World PC is an initiative of Close the Gap. Close the Gap is a United Nations accredited NGO, Belgian origin. And I came in contact with Close the Gap. Close the Gap, if you see Close the Gap as bringing a PC to Africa, you have to think in terms of e-waste that World PC is the initiative to take that PC back again. If you remember that today, you have learned a lot. And I'll explain you briefly, because they gave me 3 minutes, and then I'll show you in a video what happened some weeks ago. I came in contact with the managing director of Close the Gap, Olivier van der Einde, 3 years ago, being a CIO of TNT. And in those days, I was also the chair of the Dutch CIO platform, which is the community of Dutch CIOs. And Olivier came to me and said, "Can you spare me some PCs if you throw them away as a company?" I said, "Well, that doesn't work. They're on my balance sheet and it cost me 200,000 euros, blah, blah, blah." But I said, I can bring together all the CIOs in the Netherlands and they will collect PCs for you. What happened is that 30,000 PCs was the target for the last 3 years. We brought together in 2.5 years 30,000 PCs. Close the Gap in the last 7 years had collected over more than 160,000 PCs doing projects in 40 countries. Wow. Great. It's like IICD doing, we are on a path. It was our board meeting in 2009 where we said, we're creating now, being the PCs another 4 years old, waste. So we decided that the waste will not be there. So for every PC Close the Gap is bringing, let's say to Africa, to a country, 1 PC will come back. And we took the initiative to see to that as an industrial approach and not as, well, our PC goes there and you can be guaranteed. We said to our sponsors, you learn that if we bring your PC there, you pay us 10 euros, we take the other PC back. 1 going, 1 coming back. And it's in this year's early start that we announced that we will bring to the table the so-called certificates. That certificates you buy, and by that 10 euros, we guarantee you that PC comes back. It will be an audited, to Western measures, audited trail. That means we guarantee you the real thing. You can control it, and as a company, if you buy those certificates, you will see that that PC comes back. Of course, it's not the same PC at the same time, but there will be a PC back. So that e-waste you see there will disappear. And what we did is not only the certificates, because everybody can buy the certificates, but we launched, from April on, we started the pilot, so it will end at the end of this year. We have all procedures then in place. And we opened up 3 weeks ago a hub in Kenya, which takes the waste of 5 countries. And that's because in April there were 2,000 certificates sold. We immediately took an entrepreneur in Kenya, and he started off, at least in 5 countries already, mobile points of collection. And I can tell you, last Sunday, it's only 3 days ago, that's luck for you, Caroline, to tell us, but the container, and every container contains 70,000 motherboards, will be shipped to Europe. Because what do we really do? We create employability over there. PCs will be taken apart. Plastics will be reused. Screens will be put in a machine and will be crushed and will be split off. All the toxic parts and the real parts which can be used is used for hardening roads and things like that. So there's a lot of people working now in those areas in splitting the things green locally. And there's only one part which have to be done elsewhere, because it needs an investment of €1 billion. There are only 4 plants in the world to do that, and one of the plants which helps us with our sponsors, like KLM, like Flexion, like Deloitte and things like that, they all help us to bring that container to Antwerp in this case, and that container will arrive in a couple of weeks, and then it will be dismantled. The money coming from that, because 26 material parts like all kinds of heavy metals will be taken out, that will be brought to the market again, delivers money, and it will be brought back in the chain. So by Close the Gap bringing a PC, World PC bringing one back, we close the loop and have a total closed chain And if everybody buys a certificate, because we can get more certificates sold than we bring our own PCs, so we can also bring get other PCs back, we will get the e-waste back where it belongs. And I can tell you, the difficult part are the boundaries of Europe to get them legally in. But that we'll solve, and I will tell you this will going on from the next January, as all procedures will in place. And we had the support of our Vice President of the European Commission for last week to open up our first plant in Kenya. So can I show you on video what happened over there?